Good evening, everyone. I had a little bit of an issue getting things ready, and I am just a few minutes late, but everything's good. I had to restart my computer. I couldn't broadcast for some unknown reason. However, here we are, ready to go. And we've got P. Adams, Malcolm, Tim Crow, Carl. Let's see, who else? Coin Junkie is here. Don't have a whole lot of people in here yet. However, we can chit chat for a few minutes. Let's see. Carl asked if I'm doing the reveals first. No, I'm not. I will be doing some of the auction items, and then I'll get back into the reveals, and then I'll go back to auction items. I'll do the reveals around the middle. It's probably going to be around 8 o'clock. Did I say I was going to do the reveals first? Did I say it? Was that in the email that I sent? Then I'll do the reveals first. It all just depends on what I said, right? Let's see. I don't even have that email on my list right now. Wow, I've got a whole lot of email I wasn't able to get to today. Let me see if I have any emails that need to be responded to quickly. Okay, if Jeff Dunn is out there, I have read your email. I will take a look at it again. I misunderstood, but that's fine. I'll just send you a corrected item. No big deal. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I don't have it in my email, but I'll go ahead and do the reveals first tonight. The thing is I want to make sure that we have all of the people in-house that we normally do for the reveals, and I have a total of 11 people in-house right now. And given that I've only got 11 in-house right now, and I usually have about 30, I didn't really want to do the reveals first, simply because that would cause a bit of a problem with some people. Donnie Wayne, reveals are done by Eric. I don't do the reveals. You'll need to email Eric about those. I'll have to go back and take a look at it, Jeff, and figure out exactly what it was that I've done incorrectly. But I will certainly go back, check it out, and I'll get the item right and get it to you. All right, now we got 15 people in-house. It's about half of what we normally have. Let me explain to you about the reveals, because I've had a few people ask questions, mostly newer people who don't understand the process yet. Here's the process about those. I sell the reveals generally on Monday nights, as we know now, and I will get those reveals done generally within that following week, which did not happen this week. However, will generally happen within the following week. At the end of that week's reveals, when I've got all of them finished, I bundle them up and send them to Florida. While they're in Florida with Eric, he goes through, attributes the coins, hunts for new die varieties that I did not notice, basically checks the entire roll again, and then he goes through and he photographs whatever needs to be photographed for the website, and then he will recreate new inserts for the people who need them, who have die varieties. Then he separates them by the person. Then he gets them ready to mail to the person and gets them mailed. given that the U.S. Postal Service is whining about 4 or 5 days being too long to get first-class mail out, now they're adding 3 days to the first-class mail, so that's a full week it'll take for them to get to you from the day they're mailed, which from the day that you purchase them will generally take 3 to 4 weeks. It's not a buy it today, send it tomorrow thing, simply because it's a very detailed process that takes time. This is something no one else can offer, or no one else does offer, is to be able to find dye varieties and rolls for you while we're going through them, and give you credit for the find if we should find something new or find something that needs to be photographed. So this is the only channel that does that. But anyhow, it takes up to three weeks to 4 weeks before you should see coins on reveals that you purchase. So 3 to 4 weeks from tonight will be the ones that you found tonight. Got 7 of the 1DS3 and 2 of the last rolls that you got. Was that the ones that came in this week, Crispy? I'll hang out here just a few more minutes before we go ahead and get the reveals taken care of. Eric, go ahead and get on the reveals page because we will be doing those first. Hello, Paul Hampton. Jeff, I didn't send 2 of them to Malcolm, I don't think. I basically what I did was I made a mistake, and I'll go back and correct it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'll get it corrected, and I'll get it sent out tomorrow. No worries, mate. We'll get it taken care of. It is a lot of work, Angie. It is. It's a lot of work. It requires mailing the coins twice. So I have to mail them to Florida, and then he has to mail them to you. If there's any new discoveries or plate coins, he has to wait for me to create, sign, and send the plate coin inserts, which are all hand signed by me personally. So I create those, send them to him. He marries them to the coins, and then puts the coins in the mail. So it could take some time. This is a process that cannot happen quickly. It cannot happen, today or tomorrow. But anyway, I guess I'm about ready to get started. It looks like we're upping the number of people that we've got here. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the reveal sheet for this week. We are, going to start with, where are we? Reveal number 389. Reveal number 389 will be a 1987 Denver. 1987 Denver. It's going to be one of those heat wrap sleeves that they use at the bank. This little guy right here. So it's going to be one of these. It's actually going to be this very one. It's in pretty decent condition. If it turns out the coins aren't what they appear to be from the outside, I will be able to replace this roll. So it's going to be 1987D. It's a heat sealed roll. It'll be $1.50 per coin, $1.50 per coin, and a max of 3, of course. And I'm going to count down the go to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Reveal number 389, 1987D heat sealed, sleeved rolled. Right now is the time to let me know you want them. So we got Yo Man for 3, Penny Hoarder for 3, Paul Hampton for 3, Jeff Dunn. Jeff Dunn hasn't moved on yet. Carl at 3, Malcolm for 3, Crispy for 3. Is that as far as we've gotten? Got nobody else. Reveal number 389, 1987D. Heat sealed sleeve roll. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. That's not even enough to open the roll. Maybe I should just wait until the end of the auction and finish doing these at the end of the auction. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't think there's enough people in here right now. Not enough of the regular people who purchase in. If there's anyone out there who has not yet purchased into this that wants to, let me know. It's $150 per coin. All kinds of great things that could be found in 1987D, and these coins are unsearched. Okay, we're going to hold the pattern right there. Everyone who's already gotten in, I will re-announce your names. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. I will re-announce your name when I get back to the reveals a little bit later on, but for now, I think we're just going to move on to the auction. Yes, the reveal ship-outs are much faster than PCGS on a general basis. Okay, well, let's go back to the auction. Let's just do the auction for now, and we'll come back to the reveals toward the end of this show. So here's your first lot at the auction. It's 1946D, or 1946 Philadelphia, sorry. 1946 Philadelphia. It's a tape-sealed, circulated roll. 1946 Philadelphia. Ted Evans starts me off with a $3 bid. Is that what you're bidding on, Ted? Let me know for sure. $1946 Philadelphia. I think Ted might have been telling me that he wanted 3 coins from the 87D roll. But we are going back to the auction at this point. So I need a $1 start unless Ted has bid 3. I don't know if Ted bid 3 on this or if it's a $1 start and we haven't any bid yet. Let me see a $1 start. Anybody want a $1 start? $1, that's 2 cents a coin, folks. 1946 Philadelphia. 1946 Philadelphia. That's for the hunt. Okay, Ted is for 3 on the hunt. I appreciate it, Ted. Thank you. All right, still looking for a $1 bid. Who'll bid $1? Donnie Wayne bids 2. Got a $2 bid now. $2 looking for $2.25. $2.25. How about a $2.25? Anybody bid a $2.25? $2.25 now. Looking for $2.25. Anybody bid a $2.25? That $2 bid. 1946 Philadelphia. Roll of 50 coins. Some really nice double dice to be found in 46 plain. Got Donnie Wayne with a $2 bid. $2 looking for $2.25. $2.25. Anybody bid a $2.25? $2.25 now. Anybody bid a $2.25? Got $2 going once. Looking for bid a $2.25. How about a bid of $2.25? Anybody bid a $2.25? There's Deanne with $2.50. $2.50 now. $2.75. $2.75. Anybody bid a $2.75? Looking for bid of $2.75. How about a bid of $2.75? Anybody bid a $2.75? Donnie Wayne at 3. At 3 now. $3.25. 3 now. $3.25. Looking for a bid of $3.25. $3.25. Anybody bid a $3.25? $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? There's Deanne. $3.50. $3.50 now. $3.75. $3.75 now. Donnie at 4. Donnie at 4. Looking for a bid of $4.25 now. $4.25. Anybody bid at $4.25? $4.25. Looking for a bid of $4.25 now. Anybody bid at $4.25? Got a $4 bid. Going once. Looking for a bid of $4.25. There's a bid of 5. Bid of 5 from Deanne. $5 now. Looking for a bid of $5.50. $5.50. How about a bid of $5.50? Anybody bid of $5.50? Got $5 looking for a bid of $5.50 now. A bid of $5.50. Looking for a bid of $5.50. How about a bid of $5.50? A bid of $5.50. No bid of $5.50. Got $5 going once. Looking for a bid of $5.50. How about a bid of $5.50 out there? Anybody bid of $5.50? Donnie Wayne at $5.50. $5.50 now. 6. You know, never mind. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to put a stop bidding on that. I'm going to offer 1 to Donnie Wayne and 1 to Deanne. 1 to Donnie Wayne and 1 to Deanne, each of you, at $4. If you guys want that, let me know. Got Donnie Wayne for 1 and Deanne for 1. $4 a piece. Okay, Donnie Wayne says he wants his. Deanne. I think Deanne's a buyer too. Now we've got these 246s, but I've got one more roll. Is anyone who has not yet bid would like this roll at $4? It's a $4 roll, folks. 1946, Philadelphia. Anyone other than Deanne or Donnie Wayne wants in this for $4? Well, how about the two of you? Either one of you want it? Whoever speaks up first will get the last roll at $4. Is there anybody having problems with lag today, or is the lag actually not so bad this time around? Okay, Donnie Wayne says he'll take it. Oh, Deanne popped in just after Donnie Wayne. Okay, so we're going to give that one to Donnie Wayne. He got in first. And then we're going to move on to lot number 2. I appreciate the both of you. Appreciate it very much. We got lot number 2 now. Lot number 2. It's going to be this right here, 1944S. 1944S. It's a bit slow. Yeah. Hopefully it will improve. Okay, we got lot number 2. It's a 1944S plastic tube roll. Same collector. Starting at $1. It's 1944S. S mint roll starting at $1. Here's 2. Donnie went at $2. $2.04 a coin only. $2 now. Look over a bid of $2.25. There's Malcolm at 3. Now $3.50. $3.50. How about a bid of $3.50? Anybody bid of $3.50? $3.25. There's Deanne at 5. Deanne at 5. Now $5.50. $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50? Look over a bid of $5.50 now. $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50? Look a bid of $5.50. How about a bid of $5.50? $5.50 now. Anybody bid of $5.50? I'm looking for a bid of $5.50 now. $5.50. Anybody bid of $5.50? Looking for a bid of $5.50. How about a bid of $5.50 now? Anybody bid of $5.50? There's Ted Evans with a bid, $6. $6 bid now. Looking for a bid of $6.50. $6.50. How about a bid of $6.50? Anybody bid of $6.50? $6.50 now. Looking for a bid of $6.50. $6.50. How about a bid of $6.50? Anybody bid of $6.50? Deanne at $6.50. $6.50 now. 7. Now 7. Looking for a bid of $7. $7. Anybody bid of $7? Look a bid of $7 now. Anybody bid of $7? 777. Look a bid of 7. Lucky number 7. $6.50 going once. Looking for a bid of $7 out there. Anybody bid of $7? Need anybody bid of $7? Look a bid of $7. Anybody bid of $7? $6.50 going twice now. Look over a bid of $7. Anybody bid of $7? Need a bid of $7. How about a bid of $7? Anybody bid of $7? Donnie Wayne at 7. Donnie Wayne does a bid for $7. $7 now. $7.50. $7.50. Or better yet, we can do this. Paul Hampton came back with $7.50 before I finish this off. So here is what I have for you. I have 3 of these 1944S rolls. And we're going to do a bin on the 3 at $7 each. I'm going to start with my highest bidder first, which is going to be Paul Hampton, and then Donnie Wayne, and then Deanne. I'll give each of you a chance to buy one roll at $7 a piece. God, Donnie Wayne says he'll do it. Hello, Aunt. Good evening, sir. We got Deanne says Ben. How about Paul Hampton? Paul Hampton? Is Paul Hampton going to say that he wants one? He says gin, but Ben is good. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Much appreciated. Now we're going to move on. Move on to lot number 3. Lot number 3 is a 1945 Philadelphia roll. 1945 Philadelphia, same person, same collector. Put this roll together. They've taped it shut. I have not been into these. I have no idea exactly what's on the inside of them. But it is a full roll of 1945 Philadelphia. Got Donnie Wayne start me at $2. $2 bid. Now looking for a bid at $2.25. Oh, that's a 46 on the bottom there. Well, that tells me I'm going to need to bust this roll open to see what it actually is. Let me get the tape off of it here. Try to preserve the tape, and I'll put the tape back on it before I ship it. I was not able to preserve the tape. Let's see, what do we have in here? There's a 45. So maybe it's just that bottom coin. Another 45, another 45. So we've got 45s throughout the roll. But that bottom coin is definitely a 46. So, we got Donnie Wayne with a $2 bid. $2 looking for $2.25. $2.25, anybody bid at $2.25? Looking for bid at $2.25. Now anybody bid at $2.25? Bid a bid at $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? $2.25. Now anybody bid at $2.25? $2 going once. Looking for bid at $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? $2 going twice now. Looking for bid at $2.25. $2.25. Anybody bid at $2.25? There's Malcolm at $2.50. $2.50 now. $2.75. $2.75. Need a bid at $2.75. $2.75. There's Donnie at $3. $3 now. Looking for a bid at $3.25. There's Deanne at $4. Deanne at $4 now. Looking for a bid at $4.50. $4.50. How about a bid at $4.50? Anybody bid at $4.50? There's Dad Learning Coins. Hello, Dad Learning Coins. $4 now. Looking for a bid at $4.50. $4.50. Anybody bid at $4.50? Carl at $4.25. Carl at $4.25 now. $4.50. Anybody bid at $4.50? Looking for a bid at $4.50. $4.50. How about a bid at $4.50? There's Paul Hampton at $5. Paul Hampton at $5 now. Looking for a bid of $5.50. $5.50. How about a bid of $5.50? $5.50 now. Anybody bid of $5.50? Look a bid of $5.50. How about a bid of $5.50? There's Donnie Wayne at $5.50. $5.50 now. $6. $5.50 now. $6. Anybody bid of $5.50 now? $6 bid. $6. Anybody bid of $6? Look a bid of $6. How about a bid of $6? There's Paul Hampton at $6. Paul at $6. Carl tries $6. Looking for a bid of $6.50 now. $6.50. How about a bid of $6.50? Hello, William Crescent. How about a bid of $6.50? Donnie Wayne at $6.50 now. $7. Now $7. Looking for a bid of $7 now. Anybody a bid of $7? Look a bid of $7. How about a bid of $7? Deanne at $7. $7 now. $7.50. $7.50. How about a bid of $7.50? $7.50 now. $7.50. Looking for a bid of $7.50. $7.50. $8. Paul Hampton now. $8.50. $8.50. How about a bid of $8.50? $8.50 now. Anybody a bid of $8.50? Look a bid of $8.50. Anybody a bid of $8.50? $8.50 now. $8.50. No bid of $8.50. $8. $8 going once. Looking for a bid of $8.50. $8.50. Anybody a bid of $8.50? Looking for a bid of $8.50 now. Anybody a bid of $8.50? There's $9.50. Donnie Wayne. Okay, let's try it this way. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 of these. So if I go counting down from the top down, I've got Donnie Wayne, then I've got Paul Hampton, and then I've got Deanne, and then I've got Carl. Let's see, Carl. Yeah, Carl got in there. So that's 4. That's how many I've got to start with. And I'm going to do a bin of $5 a roll here. Bin of $5. Start me at the top. Donnie Wayne, Paul Hampton, Deanne, and Carl. Donnie Wayne says, bin, Paul Hampton, what about you? What about you, Paul? $5. $5. Deanne wants hers. Paul says he'll take his. Carl? What about Carl? I think you're going to find that's going to be relatively normal, Crispy. It's one of the beasts of the overall YouTube experience is going to be a little bit of lag on lives. I don't think we're ever going to get much better. Good evening, Coin Dragon. There's Coin Dragon. Still looking for Carl. Carl, let me know if you want that roll. I've got one roll saved for you. If you want it, let me know. Hello, Mark. One roll left for you, Carl. Well, Carl bid 6. He bid 5 1/4, then he bid 6. I think I'm going to do the right thing and just let him take it. So, Carl, you can let me know if that was wrong, but when you catch up, you can let me know one way or the other. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next item. Next item is going to be 1945D. 1945D, same collector, same gig, only these are 45Ds, or hopefully they're all 45Ds. That's a 45D at the bottom of the roll, so we're going to assume the whole row. Yeah, that's for sure, Crispy. Okay, Donnie gives me a bid of $2. $2 start now. Looking for a bid of $2.25. $2.25. Itty bitty bid of $2.25. $2.25. Need a bid of $2.25. Now a bid of $2.25. $2.25. Need a bid of $2.25. Now a bid of $2.25. $2.25. Itty bitty bid of $2.25. There's Malcolm at 3. Malcolm at 3. Now $3.25. Itty bitty bid of $3.25. $3.25. Itty bitty bid of $3.25. Coin Dragon, that would be one of those things that I would like to get a phone call to figure out what we're talking about, because I'm not so good at that sort of thing. Deanne at 5, Chris Hurley tries 5, now Donnie went at 6. Donnie went at $6, $6 now, looking for a bit of $6.50. There's Malcolm at 6, need a bit of $6.50. Hello, Jesse. There's Deanne at 7, Deanne at 7 now. You have to watch the chat, I understand. Deanna is $7. $7 now. Looking for a bit of $7.50. $7.50. How about a bit of $7.50? Anybody a bit of $7.50? $7.50 now. Do a bit of $7.50. Looking for $7.50. Got $7 going once. Looking for a bit of $7.50. There's a bit of 8. Bit of 8 now. Look a bit of $8.50. $8.50 now. Do a bit of $8.50. Looking for a bit of $8.50. Anybody a bit of $8.50? Now people are they're thinking, does he have more than one? Is it going to discount this and let us try for more than one? $8 now, looking for a bit of $8.50. $8.50, he will not tell you now, one way or the other. $8, looking for a bit of $8.50. It might be the only one I have. I may have more. I may have 50 of these. Probably not. But I may. Got an $8 bid, $8.50 now. Chris Hurley, $8.50 now. Looking for a bit of 9. Looking for a bit of 9. Anybody a bit of 9? Look a bit of 9. Deanne is out. Thank you, Deanne. Donnie went at 9. 9 now, $9.50. $9.50, anybody a bit of $9.50. $9.50. How about a bit of $9.50? How about if we do it this way? I'm going to do a stop bidding on that. I have 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And so, if I offer them to my 3 top bidders, that's going to be Donnie Wayne, Deanne, and Malcolm. And I'm going to do this with a bin of... let's do 450. 450 bin. I've got my 3 top people there. I've got 3 rolls. You just say bin and it's yours. Donnie Wayne takes his. Deanne will take hers. And in comparable style, I think Malcolm will probably take his. Because, well, I'm $1.50 under his high bid. So I think we're going to end up with a Deanne and a Malcolm. Let's see. Chris Hurley did. Ooh. Okay, so this one goes to Chris, not Malcolm. So Chris Hurley, let me know. Thanks, Malcolm. I appreciate it. So Chris can let me know. Chris Hurley, let me know if you want this one at $4.50. That's $4 below your high bid. I'm assuming you'll probably take it. Chris. Chris says bin. Thank you, Chris. Now, on to the last of our... I understand, Malcolm. I appreciate that. Thank you. The last of our coins from this collection for this auction. How about 1945S? 1945S. Anybody gonna bid a 1? Bid a $1? Anybody bid a $1? Look a bid a $1 now. To bid a $1. You don't see the lag in chat just between chat and me. Okay, I understand. Well, if you watch the chat and you watch what goes on in the chat, then you should be able to stay on live. And you'll hear my voice 15 seconds later. But my voice doesn't matter as much as when, because I'm reading the chat same time you do. So if I say sold now, you'll hear it 15 seconds from now, but I'm already looking at the chat that happened 15 seconds ago. So there it is. So we've got Donnie Wayne at $8. Actually, Malcolm at $8 now. Donnie Wayne at $8.50. Deanna at $9. $9 bid now. Look over bid at 10. Anybody bid at 10. Look a bid at 10 now. Bid at 10. 1945S. The San Francisco treat. Donnie Wayne at $9.50. $9.50 now. Look over bid at 10 now. Look over bid at 10. Anybody bid at 10. Look a bid at 10. 10. Look a bid at 10. Anybody bid at 10. Look a bid at 10 now. Anybody bid at 10. Here, let's nip this one in the bud quickly. We'll do it this way. Stop bidding. And we're going to do, for our 3 top bidders, which will be Donnie Wayne, Deanne, and Malcolm. That's the same people as last time, wasn't it? Our ones I tried to do. Yeah, Donnie Wayne, Deanne, and Malcolm are the ones I tried to do last time. This time, Chris Hurley didn't bid. So let's do this, a bin of, let me check my pricing. $5 on this one. Bin of $5 for the 3 of you. Donnie Wayne, Deanne, Malcolm, $5. How about a $5 bin? They take it. $5 bin. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's all of those for right now. Next item up. How about 1970? 1970 Denver? You like 1970 Denver? Let's take a look at a coin on the end of the roll. Some of these rolls were beautifully toned. I don't know whether this one is or not, but some of them are. You know, this one shows signs that it wants to tone. So it could be really nice on the other end. Let me flip up the other end and see what the other end looks like. Get this roll. Going to start this off here. Hang on a second. Let me start it off for you. Start it off at $1. It's a $1 roll. $1. Anybody bid $1. There we go. Well, it's true, but I respond to what I see in the chat, Paul. So by the time you get it back, we're on a 40-second lag. There's Mark at $1. And there's the other end of it. Mark at $1, Malcolm at $2, Donnie Wayne at $3. Got a $3 bid now. Looking for a bid at $3.25. $3.25. Anybody bid at $3.25? $3.25. Now anybody bid at $3.25? Looking for a bid at $3.25. There's a bid of $4. Malcolm. Eric loves searching 1970D rolls because there's some good stuff in 70D. 70D is one of those ones that you're not going to find something every day, but when you do find something, it's kind of a hit. Because 70D is pretty plentiful for the number of varieties it has, meaning that your varieties are kind of going to be a little more widely scattered, you might say. So we got a $6 bid from Deanne right now. $6, looking for a bid of $6.50. $6.50, how about a bid of $6.50? There's $6.50 from Malcolm, now $7. How about a bid of $7? Looking for a bid of $7 now. A bid of $7, look a bid of $7. $7 bid. One Donnie Wayne, $7 bid now, $7.50. $7.50. Anybody bid of $7.50? $7.50 now. How about a bid of $7.50? Deanne is out. Thank you, Deanne. Now $7.50. Looking for $7.50. Paul Hampton at $7.50. $7.50, $8 bid. Anybody bid of $8? Good bid of $8. $8. Looking for a bid of $8 now. Anybody bid of $8? Malcolm says he's out. Let's do a stop bidding on that. And let's do this. Any quantity that you want of these, we're going to do a bin at $3. Bin at $3, any number you want in these 1970S rolls. I'm sorry, 1970D. 1970D rolls. You got to give me a number. Give me a bin with a number. You tell me how many you want. That way we will know. Malcolm will take 2. Malcolm takes 2. Donnie Wayne takes 2. Deanne will take 3. Malcolm, Donnie Wayne, and Deanne, are they the only people here who want rolls? There's Chris Hurley for 2. There's Paul Hampton for 2. I have to make the rest of the records visible here in order for me to do this. So let me add some more rows here. Okay. Okay, let's see. After Chris Hurley's Paul Hampton. Let me check to see if this works. Yeah, it'll work. Paul Hampton takes 2. Crispy Mofo for 3. Deanne wants 3. Crispy Mofo for 3. This is kind of cool. I did some programming on my sheet, and now when we enter your name, or when we start to enter your name, we get a list of matches that we can pick from, and it automatically puts your email address in the sheet. This is awesome. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Mark Thomas gets 2. Dad Learning Coins, yes. PayPal is the most preferred method of taking payment. Let me throw a couple of more lines in here, Eric. There we go. Got Mark Thomas for 2. Carl wants 3. I just have fun playing with this. This is so cool. And Dad Learning Coins wants 2. Dad Learning Coins wants 2. So let's see. Who do I have in here? Let me know if I've missed you. Got Paul Hampton for 2. Crispy for 3. Mark Thomas for 2. Carl for 3. Dad Learning Coins for 2. I have Chris Hurley for 2. Deanne for 3. Donnie Wayne for 2. And Malcolm for 3. I'm sorry, Malcolm for 2. Got Malcolm for 2. 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, and 2. That's what we've got. Dad Learning Coins shipping up to 2 rolls is $4.50 or $5. That's a $5 shipping charge for everything, and then anything above 2 rolls is $9. $9 priority shipping, and that's for the entire evening. No coppers in the bankrolls recently, says Donnie Wayne. Yes, and we send invoices, Dad Learning Coins. We send invoices after the end of the auction, probably tonight, maybe tomorrow. You'll get an invoice. So let's go ahead and do the next roll. Next roll. 1967. 1967. There's a picture of the top head. Pretty nice looking coin, actually. 1967. Going to start this off at $1. Anybody want to start $1? $1 bid. $1 bid. Anybody bid $1? Look a bid $1. Anybody bid $1? Looking for a bid $1? $1. $1. $1. $1. Got Donnie Wayne with 3. Donnie Wayne starts off at 3, looking for a bit of 4 now. Anybody bit of 4? How about 325? 325. Anybody bit of 325? 325. Anybody bit of 325? Looking for a bit of 325. Crispy, you bidding $10 on a 1967 roll? Is that a $10 bid, Crispy? Crispy. There's Donnie Wayne at 11. Donnie Wayne at 11 now, looking for a bit of 1150. 1150, 90, bet a bit of 1150. How about a bit of 1150, 90, bet a bit of 1150. 1150. I don't know. Let's see. Let's look at the second coin. Where's the second coin in the roll? Here's the third one. To give you some idea, Ted Evans at 12 now. Ted Evans at 12. I tell you what. Let's do this. We've got Ted Evans, Donnie Wayne, and Malcolm. Let's see. Crispy, I'm sorry. Ted Evans, Donnie Wayne, and Crispy. All above $10. So Crispy Mofo, Donnie Wayne, and Ted Evans. Let's do a bin on these. $7. $7 just for the 3 of you. Crispy Mofo, Donnie Wayne, and Ted Evans. How about a bin of $7? Donnie Wayne says he'll bin his. Ted, Crispy. Donnie Wayne will take his. Let's look for Ted and Crispy now. Crispy for $7. Ted Evans for $7. There's Ted for 7. And Crispy takes his at 7. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Mucho appreciated, guys. Thank you. Here, let's bring up the next item. Next item up for bids. 1943 steel. That top coin looks cruddy. But they get better as you go down. There are some better coins in here. As you can see here, some coins that are AU-ish or whatever. And this entire roll, though, is off quality slightly. Slightly too muchly. I'm going to start this off at $4. Donnie Wayne gives me a bid of $8. You want to keep the bid of $8, Donnie Wayne? There's one that's uncirculated in there. There's some better looking coins. Some circulated coins. There's a 43D. Is that a D? Yeah, it's a D. So it's a mixture of 1943s and a circulated roll. Donnie Wayne at $8, looking for a bid of $8.50. Now $8.50. Anybody bid of $8.50? Paul Hampton at $8.50. $8.59. Looking for a bid of $9 now. $9.99. Anybody bid of $9? Look a bid of $9. How about a bid of $9? Donnie Wayne at $9. Looking for a bid of $10 now. Do you bet a bid of $10? Look a bid of $10. Looking for a bid of $10 now. Do you bet a bid of $10? I'll flip a bunch of these over so we can see another coin, because we know that one that was on the top was not highly legible. There we go. A little bit better. It's a 43 plain. There's a D underneath it. Donnie Wayne at 9 now. Looking for a bit of 10, 10, 10. Eddie bit a bit of 10. Looking for a bit of 10. How about a bit of 10? Eddie bit a bit of 10. I tell you what. To each of you, how about a bin of $7? I've got a second roll. I can come up with a second one. Mixed mints, 1943. We'll do a $7 bin on these. Both of them say bin. Thank you, guys. Next up. It's a tough one. Here it is. 1969S. Oop, this one is taped shut. This one's taped shut by the person who put the coins in. It's a very old label, and so I'm assuming the tape is old too, because the date was written by the same person. Here's the butt end of this roll. Very nice looking 69S Lincoln cent in there. I have no idea where else we're going with this, but we're going to start this off at $18. Donnie Wayne gives me an $18 bid. 18 now, look a bit of 19. 19.90, but a bit of 19. 1969S, full roll, 50 coins, unsearched. Ted Evans at 25. 25 now, 26. 26, anybody bid at 26. Looking for a $26 bid now. Anybody bid at 26? Looking for a bid at 26. How about a bid at 26? It's the only roll like this I have right now. It's the only one I have. 25. 25 the bid. Looking for a bid at 26. 26. How about a bid at 26? Anybody bid at 26? 25 going once now. Looking for a bid at 26. How about a bid at 26? Anybody bid at 26? Looking for a bid at 26 now. Anybody bid at 26? 25 going twice. Looking for a bid at 26 now. 26. Anybody bid at 26? Looking for a bid at 26. 26. There's Paul Hampton at 26. Paul Hampton 26 now. Looking for a bid at 27. 27. Anybody bid at 27? 27 now. Anybody bid at 27? Looking for a bid at 27. 27. Anybody bid at 27? Looking for a bid at 27 now. Anybody bid at 27? There's Ted Evans at 28. Ted Evans at 28. 28 now. 29. 29. Anybody bid at 29? Looking for a bid at 29. Anybody bid at 29? 29. Looking for a bid at 29. Now to bid a bid at 29. 29. No bid at 29. 28 going once. Looking for a bid at 29. 29. Now to bid a bid at 29. 29. And bid a bid at 29. 29. No bid at 29. 28 going twice. Looking for a bid at 29. Now to bid a bid at 29. All right. Paul Hampton gets this one at 20. I'm sorry. Ted Evans at 28. Ted Evans at 28. Thank you. Thank you, folks. Much appreciated. We'll move on to the next item. Next item up. 1978. 1978. Philadelphia. One of your tougher rolls to find in the 70s. I tell you what. These don't come along very commonly. This one appears to be taped shut. It is taped shut. You know, here's the bottom of the roll. Pretty decent. 1978. 1978 start me off at $1. $1 bid. Anybody bid a dollar? Looking for a bid a dollar. $1 bid. There's a 3 with Malcolm 3 now. Looking for a bid of 350. 350. How about a bid of 350? Anybody bid a 350? 350. Anybody bid a 350? 350, looking for a bit of 350. How about a bit of 350? Anybody bid of 350? 350, anybody bid of 350? Crispy, I have no idea what the Mint was thinking when they did that, but it was a bad decision. You take a metal that rusts, you plate it with a metal that turns white in the air, and you strike it with a metal that rusts. It's just altogether a bad deal. There's Sissy with a $4 bid. Hello, Sissy. Now we got Malcolm at 450. 450 now. Looking for a bit of 5. Itty bit of 5. Itty bit of 5. Look a bit of 5. Not a bit of 5. I got Sissy at $5. 5 now. Looking for a bit of 6. 556. Anybody bid of 550? Look a bit of 550 now. A bit of 550. 550. A bit of 550. 550. I need a bit of 550 now. A bit of 550. Got a 550 now. 6. Got a 550 now. 6. $6. $6. Anybody bid of $6? Look a bit of $6 now. A bit of $6. 6 now. Look a bit of 6. Anybody bid of 6? Look a bit of 6 now. A bit of 6. I tell you what. How about if I was to bin these at $4 a roll and tell you I had 5 rolls, who would take them? Somebody going to take any number of them? I got 5 total. at $4 a roll. Sissy, Malcolm. Been at $4 per roll. Malcolm will take 2. Yours exited the bank last night. It could be exited or excited, slightly misspelled. And Sissy takes 3. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. That's all 5 of them. Moving right along. How about 1960 Philadelphia? 1960 Philadelphia. That's a large date roll. This one happens to be in a tight seal roll. It's one of those ones that the coins won't come out of unless you heat the roll. But here we go. 1960 Philadelphia. Who wants to bid $1? 1960 Philadelphia. Give me a bid $1. $1 bid. Give me a bid $1. $1 bid. Anybody bid $1? Looking for a bid $1. 1960 Philadelphia. Large date Lincoln cent plastic tube roll. Start at $1. Anybody bid $1? Looking for a bid $1. How about a bid $1? Anybody bid $1? $1 bid. $4. Donnie Wayne at $4. $4 now. $4.25. $4.25. Anybody bid at $4.25? $4.25. 90 bid a bid of $4.25. Look a bit of $4.25. How about a bid of $4.25? We'll have 2 more items. Actually, 1 more item prior to moving on to reveals again to see if we can fill the reveals now. Now you need an award for paying your taxes. Yeah, Donnie Wayne at 4, Sissy at 5. Now 5. Looking for a bit of 550, 550. How about a bit of 550? A bit of 550. Look a bit of 550. Donnie Wayne at 6. Donnie Wayne at 6. Now look a bit of 650, 650. How about a bit of 650? Wait a bit of 650. Look a bit of 650 now. A bit of 650. Wait a bit of 650. Looking for a bit of 650. Out a bit of 650. 650 now. A bit of 650. $6 going once. Looking for a bit of 650. How about a bit of 650? Anybody bit of 650? $6 going twice now. Looking for a bit of 650, 650. Anybody bid a 650? Looking for a bit of 650. Anybody bid a 650? There's 650, Paul Hampton. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to put a stop bidding on this. I'm going to go with my top bidders. I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rolls. 9 rolls. Got 9 rolls total. Bin will be $5 each. And I'm looking for Donnie Wayne first, Paul Hampton second. You can bin as many as you want. When they run out, they run out. Sissy will be third. Bin $5 a piece. Donnie Wayne, Paul Hampton, Sissy. And then if there are any rolls left at the end of this, and I'll offer them to the rest of the crowd. Donnie Wayne, how many would you like, sir? I have a total of 9 rolls. You may take any quantity you like. Okay, Ted Evans would like to try for 1. Paul Hampton will take 1. Donnie Wayne takes 2. Sissy takes 2. Ted Evans wants 1. Ted Evans takes 1. That leaves me 3 rolls. I have 3 remaining. Anybody wants them, let me know. If anybody else wants them, let me know. I've got 1 for Ted Evans, 2 for Paul. There's Dad Learning Coins will take 2. That leaves me with 1 remaining roll. Leaves me with 1 remaining roll. There's Crispy. Crispy comes in and bins 1. Thank you, Crispy. Next item up for bids is going to be 19 1958 Philadelphia. 1958 Philadelphia BU roll. Here it is. Here's the back of the top coin. 1958 Philadelphia. Let me flip this coin over and show it to you. Not a bad roll. 1958 Philadelphia, starting these at $7. Donnie Wayne at 7. Yes, after this one we'll go to the reveals and then we'll come back. So got $11 bid, $11 bid. Donnie Wayne $11, looking for a $12 bid. $12. Anybody bid at $12? Look a bid at $12. 12. Anybody bid at 12? Looking for a bid at 12. 12. 12. Anybody bid at 12? Need a bid at 12? Ted Evans at $12 now. 13. 13. Anybody bid at 13? Look a bid at 13. Now. Anybody bid at 13? At $12, looking for a bid at 13. $12 out once now, looking for a bid at 13. How about a bid at 13? 13, anybody bid at 13? 12 out twice now, looking for a bid at 13. Anybody bid at 13? Need a bid at 13? How about a bid at 13? Last and final call at 13. Anybody bid at 13? All right, we'll be sold to Ted at 12. There's Sissy at 13. Okay, let's do it this way. We'll do a bin of $11. I have a total of 6 rolls. We'll start with Ted, and then Donnie Wayne. Then we'll put Sissy in, and Carl. So a bid of $11, $11 per roll. Anybody want to bid $11 per roll? One. Let's see, I could do more than one per person. So Ted, I'll do Ted Evans first. Donnie Wayne second, Sissy Atwell third, and Carl fourth. Okay, Donnie wants, how many do you want, sir? You can get more than one. If you want more than one, you can get more than one. Ted, Donnie, Sissy, then Carl. In that order till I run out. I have a total of 6. Ted wants 1. Donnie Wayne. Donnie Wayne, then Sissy. Sissy, let me know how many you want. And then Carl, let me know how many you want, sir, at $11. Carl gets 2. Sissy, hello, Stephen. Sissy at 1. So Carl wants 2. Sissy at 1. Ted Evans for 1. Donnie Wayne wants 2. Well, that's perfect right there. I do have a few more if anybody else wants any of them. If anybody else wants any, let me know. I do have a few remaining. Okay, Dad Learning Coins wants 1. Dad Learning Coins will take 1. Anybody else in here? Anybody else want one of them? Okay, we'll move on. I appreciate it. Thank you very much to all of you. I'll go ahead and remove my additional extras that I put in there. All right. Now we're going to move on to reveals, and then we'll come back. So let's go to the reveals. Now back at the 1987D roll in the heat shrink plastic. 87D in a heat shrink plastic. There's one end of it. A couple of spots on that end, a couple of spots on this end. They should be good in the middle. And if they're not, we will replace the roll. It'll work just that way. So far, I'm going to write your initials down. If you have already gotten in here, I'm going to write your initials down now. Yoman Gull, Penny Hoarder, Paul Hampton, We've got Carl, Malcolm, Crispy, and Ted Evans. That's who's in this already. And here is the roll. Reveal number 389. It's a 1987D heat sealed roll. We're going to wait until I give you the go. These are $150 a piece. Of course, we have a max of 3. We're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. We'll go ahead and do Mike Birchman for 3, Deanne for 2. Crispy, you're already in on this one. Sissy wants 3. Stephen A for 3. Mark Thomas for 3. Deanne gets her 2. Anybody else? Was 1987D that unpopular? Dad Learning Coins wants 3. Paul Fitzgerald wants 3. Hello, Paul. Anybody else want in? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6 spots left. Okay, Carl will take 3 more. I'll just go ahead and start doing resales now. Resales of 3 more for Carl. Anybody else want more? Anybody else want more than they already had? Donnie should get into the reveals. Everybody should, because these can be really, really fun. They can be really, really fun, and you can get some good value in them too. Okay, Paul Fitzgerald takes his 3. Malcolm takes 3 more. Carl takes 3 more. Malcolm takes 3 more. And that's going to finish off the roll. Paul Fitzgerald took 3 to begin with, and that's all I'm going to be able to get to you because the rest are now sold. So there is that. That's how that works. For anybody who just happens to be joining us for the first time, that's how it works. I give you the name of the roll. I tell you what's in the roll. You get a maximum of 3 per person. You can tell me after the shotgun start that you want in by telling me how many you want, and we'll get you in there. Okay, our next roll, 1954S. 1954S. This is a wrapped tubed roll. This roll has been wrapped up in paper, put inside the tube, and taped shut. I have no idea what's in here. I've never seen the coins in here. So this is going to be it's wrapped in tissue paper. So that could actually cause some toning. And we're going to give this one a $4 per coin. Maximum of 3, of course. And we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go now. 1954S. Tubed BU roll. Mike Birchman takes 3. Penny Hoarder for 3. Deanne for 3. Paul Hampton for 3. Malcolm for 3. Ant for 3. Yeoman for 3. Dad Learning Coins wants 3. Crispy Mofo for 3. Stephen A for 3. Sissy for 3. Carl for 3. Well, let's see where that gets us. Let's see. We should still have additional left over. I could actually do that part. I'll take over that part. You can do the other part. Oh, let's see. This is actually working out pretty well. Okay. All right, Deanne, I'll give you 3 more. Then Penny Hoarder wants 1 more. And then Chris Hurley for 2. I've got 5 spots left. Anybody else want those? 5 spots remain. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't get Mark Thomas in, nor Ted Evans. So I got to get Ted Evans. Paul Fitzgerald. Wait a minute. I need to do this in order. Hang on. Paul Fitzgerald. I got overzealous about my little tool here. Sissy, then Carl, then Paul, then Ted Evans. And then Mark Thomas. For 2. And then Carl said he wanted 2 more. And then Deanne will take the very last spot. Oh. Let's see. Chris Hurley. Okay, Chris Hurley did not get any in this roll, so let me go ahead and get Chris Hurley in here. I'm taking 1 from Carl. And that last one from Deanne. So Carl's going to get 4 total. Deanne still only gets 3 total. So I can get Chris in there for his 2 spots. And that's going to end it. That's going to end it for us on that note. Sorry, I'm taking over, Eric. What I'll do is I'll put the first one in, Eric, and then you can copy the others for as many spots. That way we can rush through a little faster and get everybody happy. Okay. Surprise. What's that? Silver dime, folks. 1962 Philadelphia Mint. Brand new silver. 1 dime. Anybody want to get in on a silver dime? 1962. Will, what is that? It's a dime. Come on. A dime. You guys like dimes, don't you? You guys like silver. I mean, come on. This is real silver. We could get double dies out of this. Who knows? Given that it's real silver, I'm going to have to be at $7 per coin. $7. We're going to try it out, see how it works. And I'm going to get you started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 1962 Philadelphia silver Roosevelt dime. It's an original roll, $7 per coin. Go now. Malcolm takes 3. Penny Hoarder takes 3. And let's see, Mike Birchman. Then we've got Deanne. Ted Evans, I'll give you the chance to purchase 3 if you want to, but I don't see how 15 works into your bid here. So I'm going to have to go on to Paul Hampton. And give him his 2. Then Sissy. Wants 3. And then Dad. Learning Coins. Wants 3. Crispy. Wants 3. Oh, yeah, no, it's not up for bids. Okay, Ted wants 2. Given we've got 50 coins in a roll, I have 22 left. Just over half the roll remains. Here's one for Yo Man. He wants 2. Richard Sappington wants 2. Anybody else? Anybody else want any of these? Okay, we'll go into bidding additional coins. Remember, when you're bidding additional coins, that I have a total of 18 remaining. I'll let you take up to 3 additional coins. So Crispy wants more. More. There's Jesse for 3. Crispy wants 3 more. Deanne. Let me see what I can do about giving you the 3 more now. And we'll come back and visit that. Malcolm wants 2 more. Sissy wants 2 more. Leaves me with 5 total. I'll give Deanne the other 2. Now I've got 3 left. 3 remain. I could always sell them during the reveal if nobody else wants them now. Anybody else? Give you a chance to get in before I move on. 3 more that go to nobody for right now. It's okay. I will fill that in later. Appreciate it. We can see what dimes do. Who knows, right? Next one. 1948D. 1948D. I have a full roll. 1948D. And we are going to run those at $7 per coin. $7 per coin. 3 per person, maximum. Here we go. Okay, I'll get Yo Man for 3. let's see, Malcolm for 3. Now I've got Mike Birchman for 3. And then I've got, wait a minute. Little quip in my paperwork here. Hang on. Okay, then I've got Ant for 3. Deanne for 3. Sissy for 3. Then I've got Carl. Then I've got Steven. Carl, Steven, Ted Evans for 2. Then I've got Paul Hampton for 2. Then I've got Penny Hoarder for 3. Then I've got Otis for 1. Hello, Otis. Then I've got Mark Thomas for 2. Richard Seppington. Wants 1. Penny Hoarder got 3. Okay, sorry. Penny Hoarder got 3. Oh, why I said he got 2. I guess it's because Paul Hampton got 2. Penny Hoarder gets 3. Otis, and then Mark Thomas, then Richard Sappington for 1. Crispy Mofo for 3. Jesse for 3. And okay, Carl wants 2 more. And that leaves me 4 total. So I have 4 left. I think I got everyone in there. Let me know if you don't think you got in. Okay, I've got Malcolm for 2 more, and I've got a grand total of 2 remaining. Okay, Mark, I appreciate it. I have 2 coins remaining in this roll. If anybody wants them, Joe McBride will take them. Got to get that name changed in here. That leaves me empty for the remainder of this roll. I do appreciate it, folks. Thank you very much. Now, we've got something. Now, with every one of these rolls, I generally like to take off the cap and just kind of take a look at what it looks like. I opened this cap, and I was thrown aback. Look at that. 1941S. Gem roll of 1941S. These coins appear to be absolute stunners. And I'm going to do this roll. These are going to run $10 per coin. $10 per coin. Now, a gem 1941S is a $20 coin. So these are going to be $10 per coin. Going to be a max of 3 per person, of course, and then go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So I'll take my little duster here, and I can dust this stuff. Nope, it doesn't come off. So those are actually stains on those particular coins. But look how shiny that is. Her roll is just amazing. Amazing. So there's 1941S. All right, I got Mike Birchman for 3. Man for 2. Oh, sorry, 3. Yeoman for 3. Joe McBride for 2. There we go. Back on. Ted Evans for 2. Steven for 2. I mean 3, I'm sorry, for 3. Steven for 3. Mark Thomas for 3. Mark Thomas for 3. Penny Hoarder for 3. And then I've got Ant for 3. And then Deanne for 3. Malcolm for 3. Carl for 3. And then I've got Sissy for 3. Paul Hampton for 2. Jesse Minter for 3. That leaves me short by 8. Carl will take another one. Crispy, how many more would you like? And anybody else? Malcolm will take 2 more. Did Crispy get in already? Crispy did not get in on this, so I'm going to put Crispy in now. For his 3. Okay, Otis wants 1. And Crispy, I'll put you in for 1 more. And that'll fill up the roll. That will fill up the roll. Got everybody in who I can get in on this one. It's going to be a nice roll, I am sure. Here's another one that always produces something, right? 1951D. 1951D, we're going to do these at $4 per coin. $4 per coin. And go now. $4 per coin. Whenever you're ready, 1951D. Yeoman for 3. We've got Mike Birchman for 3. We've got Deanne for 3. We've got Malcolm for 3. I've got Ant for 3. We've got Carl for 3. I've got Steven for 3. Paul Fitzgerald for 3. Richard Seppington for 2. Let's see, what else do I have here? Dad Learning Coins for 3. Ted Evans for 3. Sissy. Did I get Sissy in there already? I did not get Sissy in there already. Sissy for 3. Joe McBride for 2. Then Penny Hoarder for 3. Paul Hampton for 2. And then Chris Hurley for 3. And Crispy, do you want the last 2 in this roll? You spoke up, but you didn't say anything. Oh, MAA did. Ben Max. Okay, you get the last 2 in the roll. That's going to be the end of the reveals for this week. I still have 3 spots in the 1962 roll. I'm sorry, 62 dime roll. 62 Roosevelt dimes. Got 3 spots remaining at $7. Don't have any of the 51D spots left, but I have 3 dime spots. Three 1962 dime spots at $7. Anybody wants them, let me know. And we'll go back over to the auction. We'll have a great time with that. Got 6 rolls coming up for this week. I got 5 rolls from the previous week, so we've got a total of 11 rolls. I will get started on them tomorrow morning. I always say that, I know, but I will get started on them tomorrow morning. Crispy, did you want the dime spots? Is that what you're looking for? No, he says oops. Sissy says she'll take one more. What do we end up with here? Let me go take a look real quick. The dimes. Sissy got in on 3 already. So Crispy's already in on 3. Did either one of you just say bin then a number then dimes to let me know? Bin a number and then dimes to let me know for sure that you're talking about the dimes. And I will move back over to the auction and get started on the auction. You can let me know anytime. Bin quantity on the dimes. There are 3 remaining total. First 3 takers gets them, $7 a piece. Going to move on to the auction now. Back to the auction. Number 116. And here we are, lot number 13. Lot number 13, 1964D. 1964D. This one, let's see. This one. Oof, that's kind of ugly. That's a 62D anyway. What is the problem here? That's a 64D. Well, I will leave this one out of it because this one appears to just be a mixed roll. It's got a little color on it. It's a 62D though. Okay, that said, just for my own sake of, that said this on the top of it. So it is not a 1964D roll, but I have another roll that is there. 1964D. 1964D, we're going to start at, what are we going to start at? $1. $1. Anybody give me $1? $1. Hello, Rithy. $1. Anybody? $1. $1 bid. Anybody bid $1? Delete that roll altogether because that is not going to be good. Crispy, I got you in for the rest of the reveals on the dimes. That's all it took. You will now have 9 of the dimes. Are you sure you want 9 of them? I've got you down for 9 of the dime spots now. Wait a minute. Sissy wanted one more. I'm going to give her one more first. And then Crispy, you'll get 2 more. So, Crispy, that leaves you with a total of 8. Sissy with a total of 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll work for me. All right, I got Sissy and extra. Got Ted with a bid of $5 now in the 64D roll. 64D at $5 now, $5.50. Carl at $5.50 now, looking for a bid of 6. Now looking for a bid of 6. Anybody bid of 6? Looking for the 6 now. Anybody bid of 6? Have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Let's do it this way. I have a total of 5 of these. That's not including the ugly one I pulled out, because the ugly one I pulled out was supposed to be a 64D, and it just wasn't. I'm going to check the rest of these on the top anyway and make sure that they are 64D. Well, that one's nice. Is it a 64D? It is. So there's a 64D roll. Let's see, what's this one? Oh, this one's taped shut. This is a different collector anyway, and all this person's other rolls were nice, so we'll take this one as a 64D, and these others as 64Ds. And we've got a total of five rolls that I will bin at $4. $4 bin on the 1964 D rolls. I've got a total of 5. We're going to do Carl first, then Ted Evans, then Coin Junkie, and then Mark Thomas. Give each of you a chance to bin as many as you like. Ted says he wants 1, Carl for 1, Stephen for 1. Stephen comes after the list. Mark Thomas wants 1. Coin Junkie, what about you? He takes his. Okay, so then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Stephen will take the last one. Stephen will take the last one, and they are gone. That is correct. So we've got Carl, Ted, Coin Junkie, Mark Thomas, and Stephen. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Next up for bids. I only got the one right now, Coin Junkie. I will look. Let me make a note. Get to my note paper here. So Coin Junkie wants an extra. That'll get you in there. In case I have more, I'll get you another one. All right. Next up, it's going to be this. I have a 1957 Philadelphia. 1957 Philadelphia tube. This says AU, but these coins are not AU. These coins are actually nice BU coins. 1957 Philadelphia roll. 1957 Philadelphia. Give me a start at $11. 11. Anybody bid 11? Look a bit 11 now. Anybody bid 11? $11. 1957. Oh, this is 57D, isn't it? It is 57D. Once again, I have to revert to what my tube says. My tube says 1957. I didn't notice they are D-mint. So these are D-mint. D-mint 1957. I'm going to go ahead and change my bidder sheet to D. All right, I got Carl 11, now Yeoman at 12. Yeoman at 12, looking for a bit of 13 now, 13, a bit of 13. These are 1957D wheat cents. Rithy bids a $15 bid now, looking for a bit of 16, 16, a bit of 16. A bit of 16, look a bit of 16 now, a bit of 16, 16, looking for a bit of 16. How about a bit of 16, a bit of 16? Look every bit of 16 now, anybody bit of 16. $16, 16, anybody bit of 16 there, Sissy. At 16, now Yeoman tries, 16 needs a bit of 17. How about a bit of 17? 17 now, anybody bit of 17? 17, there's Rithy at 20. 20 now, 21, 21, anybody bit of 21, look a bit of 21 now, a bit of 21. Anybody bid a 21? There's 21. Yo, man, now 22. 22, 22. Anybody bid a 22? Look a bit of 22. Now anybody bid a 22? 22, looking for a bit of 22. How about a bit of 22? 22, looking for a bit of 22. 22, anybody bid a 22? Look a bit of 22. 22, 21. Going once. 21 going once. Looking for a bit of 22. How about a bit of 22? Susie is out. 21 going twice now. Looking for a bit of 22. 22, anybody bid a 22? Looking for a bit of 22. Anybody bid a 22? Last and final call at 22. Anybody bid a 22? Sold to Yo Man. Tell you what I'm going to do, though. I'm not going to do these at $21. I'm going to make a bin on these at $15. And I'm going to go down in order in my bidding chain. Yo Man, then Rithy, then Sissy, then Carl. There we go. You can bin at $15. You can take any quantity you want at $15. Let me know. I have, probably about 8 or 10 rolls total. 1957. These are all 57D. I'll be doing 57D on these. In fact, I'm going to put a big old D on this. Well, it's not big, but it's there. Got a 57D. Carl wants 1. Yo Man wants 2. Rithy wants 1. Sissy wants 1. That is all I put out for, right? Yo Man, Rithy, Sissy, Carl. That's correct. That's what I've got. It'll do just like that. I appreciate it. Malcolm will take 1. I'll get 1 for Malcolm. At $15, I get 1 for Malcolm. Anybody else? Anybody else? I've got just a couple of more rolls I can provide. If anybody else wants to. Hello, Kelly. 1957D. $15. $15 bin. Okay, Crispy wants 3. Here's what I'm going to do. Crispy, I'm going to put 1 on the list for right now, and I'm going to write you down for 2 more. If I can find 2 more, I'll bill you for all 3. And that's how we'll do that. Okay, I'm going to move on. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Next up. Where are we going next? Here we go. That's what I got. $1963. 1963. There you go. There's the top coin in that roll. Let's see if there's anything better here. Yeah, they look like typical 1963 coins, but could be some that are much better in here. Who knows? So in 1963, we're going to start this off at $1. $1 roll. Anybody bid $1? Looking for a bid $1 now? Anybody bid $1? $1, $1, 1963. Looking for a bid $1. $1 bid. Anybody bid $1? Looking for a bid $1 now? Anybody bid $1? $1 bid. Market 2. Market 2, looking for a bid of 225. 225 now. Anybody bid of 225? 225. Anybody bid of 225? 225. Looking for money bid of 225. 225 now. Anybody bid of 225? Sunday, folks. Sunday. Don't miss it. Sunday is going to be a relatively decent sale of early singles and higher grade singles and single varieties. We're going to do a big single sale. Single sale Sunday coming up this weekend. Kelly at 3. Kelly at 3. Mark Thomas tries 3. Looking for a bid of 325. There's Mark Thomas at 4. Now looking for 425. 425. Anybody bid of 425. Looking for a bid of 425. Now at 425. Anybody bid of 425. Look a bid of 425. How about a bid of 425? Anybody bid of 425. Hey, Kelly, your car alarm's going off. That's when Kelly comes back and says, I don't have a car. Oh, let's see here. How about if we do it this way? I am going to do a stop here, and then I will do a bin of 250. Bin of 250. Let me know how many you want. I have a total of 3. So I start with Mark. Mark is the highest bidder. Mark at $4 bid is the highest bidder. I've got 3 of them at 250. Do you want all 3, or do you want to leave 1 or 2 of them for Kelly? 250. Do you want all 3 of them, or would you like to leave 1 or 2 for Kelly? Mark takes 2. Kelly has a truck. Kelly likes turtles too. Kelly, would you like one of these 1963 rolls at $2.50? I think Kelly's probably going to say yes. I don't know what would ever cause me to think that, but I think he's going to say yes. Kelly does say yes. All right. Predictable unpredictability, right? All right. Now, let me move on to the next item. Well, Kelly's in Canada. I can't help his lag. Lot number 16. Now, here's what the tube says. 1959 to 2008. BU. Or 13H. But I think it's BU. And what we end up with is a partial set of 1959 to 2008 range coins. There's some of the others in there. There's a 2000D, a 2001. There's a 2002. These go back. These go back to 1959. Oops. Let me put the cap back on here. Let's start this at $1. $1, folks. It's a 1959-2008 Memorial Lincoln cent set 50 coins. Uncirculated 60. Is this a Littleton coin product? Started at $1. $1 Jeff Dunn at $1. $1 now. Looking for a bid of 2. Looking for a bid of 2. 125. 125. Any bid of 125. Angie was cooking. Did she cook any for me? That's the question. Oh, it's almost 9 p.m. Of course, it's not for Angie. She lives further west. All right, we got Ron Perez at 2. Jeff Dunn at 3. Now, Jeff Dunn at 3. Looking for a bid of 325. 325. 90 bid of 325. 325, look a bit at 325, a bit at 325. There's Carl at 325, 325, now 350, 350, how about a bit of 350? Anybody bit of 350? There's Ron Perez at 4. Ron Perez at 4, now looking for a bit of 425, 425, anybody bit of 425. $5, Jeff Dunn, now looking for a bit of 550, 550, how about a bit of 550, anybody bit of 550, looking for a bit of 550, how about a bit of 550 now, a bit of 550. Angie says, sure. I hope it's not liver and onions. I'll have to hold my nose to eat, but I'll stop by. Well, it's only about a 25-hour drive. Jeff Dunn, $5 bid now. Looking for a bid of 550. 550, how about a bid of 550? Looking for a bid of 550. How about a bid of 559? How about a bid of 550? Kelly, yes, you did. Bin those at 250. You got one of them at 250. Jeff Dunn's bid of $5 now on this 1959 to 2008 Lincoln Cent Group. $5 to Jeff Dunn. Looking for a bid of 550 now. 550. Anybody bid of 550? Look, there's Ron Perez at $6 now. Looking for a bid of 650. 650. Anybody bid of 650? Looking for 650. How about a bid of 650? Anybody bid a 650? Looking for a bid of 650. How about a bid of 650 now? 650. Anybody bid a 650? We're going to do a stop right there. That's shrimp stir fry and pearl couscous. I'll take it. I'll take it for sure. Let's see. You know, just to be kind, I'm going to do this for the top two bidders, the top two guys who bid. We've got Ron Perez and Jeff Dunn. Ron Perez and Jeff Dunn will do $5 a piece on these. Let me know that's okay to you. I have a total of 2 rolls here, 2 of them. They should be more or less identical. 1959 to 2008. Memorial Lincoln Head cent set, 50 coins. That's telling me there's 1 coin per year because 50 coins from 59 to 2008. I'll take it, whatever it is. Pearl, whatever. Mr. Perez, did you want that other roll at $5, sir? Yes. Okay. All right. Sounds good. We're going to move on to the next item. Next item is we have 1964D. Machine wrapped rolls, 1964D. They actually have an account number of 35 on them. Or who has an account number of 0035. But anyhow, there's 1964D. There's a nice little bit of toning there. Show that they're original. This is an original machine wrapped roll, 1964D. Got it for $1. Anybody bid $1? Looking for a bid $1 now? Anybody bid $1? $1 bid. $1. Anybody bid $1? Looking for a bid $1 now? Anybody bid $1? Mark Thomas at 7 now. 750. 750. Anybody bid a 750? Looking for 750 now? Anybody bid a 750? Looking for a bid of 750? How about a bid of 750? $7. Looking for a bid of 750. 750 now? Anybody bid a 750? $7. Looking for a bid of 750 now? 750. Anybody bid a 750? $1964D original machine wrap rolls at $7. Now we've got 8 from Penny Hoarder. 8 from Penny Hoarder. Looking for a bid of 9 now. Anybody bid a 9? Looking for a bid of 999. Anybody bid a 9? Looking for a bid of $9. $9 now. Anybody bid a 9? There's Mark Thomas at 9. Mark Thomas at 9. Looking for a bid of 10 now. 10 now. Anybody bid a 10? Look a bid of 10. 10 10. Look a bid of 10 now. Anybody bid a 10? Look a bid of 10. How about a bid of 10? Penny Hoarder, $10 now. $10 now. Looking for a bid of $11. $11 now. Anybody bid $11? 11. Looking for a bid 11 now. Anybody bid 11? There's Mark Thomas at 11. Now 12. Now 12. Anybody bid at 12? Look a bid at 12 now. 12. Anybody bid at 12? Looking for a bid at 12 now. Anybody bid at 12? Looking for a bid at 12? How about a bid at 12? Penny Hoarder at 12. 12 now. 13. Anybody bid at 13? Look a bid at 13. How about a bid at 13? Anybody bid at 13? 13. 13. Look a bid at 13 now. Anybody bid at 13? 12 now going once. Looking for a bid at 13. How about a bid at 13? Anybody bid at 13? Look for a bid at 13. Mark Thomas says he's out. Thank you. $12 going twice now. Looking for a bid at 13. 13. Anybody bid at 13? Need a bid at 13? How about a bid at 13? Anybody bid at 13? All right, I'm sold to Penny Hoarder. Sold to Penny Hoarder, $12. But I tell you what, we're gonna knock that right down to let's say $9. I have a total of 5 of these. So it's a $9 bin. I have 5 coins. Or 5 rolls, I'm sorry, 5 rolls. I'm going to start with Penny Hoarder, then go to Mark Thomas, and then Kelly, and then Coin Junkie. As my 4 possibles on this, at a $9 bin, I got 5 rolls. You give me a bin with how many rolls you want. If you want all 5, you can have all 5. If you only want 1, you can have 1. If you want 0, you can pass. We're going with Penny Hoarder first. and then Mark Thomas, and then Kelly Michaud, and then Coin Junkie. Got a total of 5 rolls. Let me know. Bin of $9. Penny Hoarder takes 2. Thank you, Penny Hoarder. Hello, Lee Fleming. Lee Fleming, would that happen to be... well, go ahead and send the email and I'll let you know what's going on. Kelly wants 1. Mark Thomas takes 2. And that's going to end it. That's going to end it right there for those at $9. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. Next up, 1979D. Had a bunch of these bank wrapped earlier, but now we've got a few tubed rolls. 1979D. There's the top one in that roll. 1979D. Anybody want to start me a $1? $1 bid. Anybody bid $1? Looking for a bid of $1? Anybody bid a $1? Look a bid of $1? There's Carl with a $1 bid. $1 is now $1.25. $1.25. Anybody bid a $1.25? $1.25. Look at my bid of $1.25. Anybody bid a $1.25? You're on a quest for 79D varieties. I am too. I've always been on the quest for 1979D die varieties. I think there's 5 different mint marks listed now. Really cool. All of them are scarce. All of them are difficult to find. Stephen A for 3. Stephen A for 3 now. Carl at 325. 325. Look at a bit of 350 now. 350. Anybody bit of 350? How about a bit of 350? There's Malcolm at 350 now. 375. 375. Anybody bit of 375? 375, a bit of 375, look a bit of 375. Now, a bit of 375. Carl at 375. Carl at 375 now. 4, even $4. Anybody bid of $4? Anybody bid of 4? Look a bit of 4 now. Anybody bid of 4? 4 or 4. Look a bit of 4 now. Anybody bid of 4? There's Malcolm at 4 now. 425. 425. Anybody bid of 425? 425. Anybody bid of 425? Look a bit of 425 now. Anybody bid of 425? There's 450. Stephen A at 450. 450 now, 475, 475, a bit of 475. Coppercoins lists 3 different ones for 70. I think John Wexler has more than that listed. I think. Don't get me lying. Roar. But I think. Let me stick something else in here. Let's see, get my paperwork together. Got Carl at 475 now, looking for a bit of 5. Kelly Michaud at 5. Got a bit of 5 now, 550. 550, looking for a bit of 550. How about a bit of 550? How about a bit of 550? Looking for 550 now, a bit of 550. Looking for a bit of 550. How about a bit of 550? There's Stephen A for 6. Stephen A for 6 now, looking for a bit of 650. 650, how about a bit of 650? 650 now, a bit of 650. 650, looking for a bit of 650. How about a bit of 650? 650, anybody bid of 650? Yeah, holy lag bat, man. There you go. I probably said that 30 seconds before you're going to hear it. Hello, Christopher. Let me go ahead and put a kibosh to this. Let me stop the bidding here now. I'll stop the bidding here. We've got Stephen with a high bid of $6. Let's go ahead and do these for a bin of $4 per roll. Let me know the quantity. Bin of $4 per roll. Let me know the quantity you want. I've got Stephen A first, Kelly Michaud second. I've got Carl third. And then I've got Stephen A. Let's see, that's high bid. Malcolm comes first. And that's what I've got. Stephen A wants 2. Carl for 2. Stephen A for 2, Carl for 2. Kelly Michaud wants 1. Malcolm wants 1. So what I've got, the 3, I see 4 of you, Stephen A, Carl, Kelly, and Malcolm. I think that just happened to take up all the roles I had available at the time. Did Malcolm want 1? Yeah. Okay, get Malcolm in there. Anybody else? $4 a roll, 1979D. A road trip? You talking about with Eric and yours truly? Yeah, we had a pretty good time. I did keep him away from the airplane glue though. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next item. Sissy wants 1. Okay, Sissy wants 1. Sissy will take 1. And then we will move on to the next item. Next item, folks. We're going into some relatively nice looking coins. These are tubed rolls here. And this is a short collection of some different dates and tubed rolls. And the first one I have, 1970D. This 1970D roll. It's kind of a cute looking roll. It's got some pretty decent looking coins in it, I think. Yeah, pretty decent coins. 1970D. Start me off at $1. $1 for 1970D. Anybody bid a 70D? There we go. Carl at 1. Looking for a bid of 125. 125. 90 bid a bid of 125. Looking for a bid of 125. How about a bid of 125? 80 bid a bid of 125. Looking for a bid of 125. 90 bid a bid of 125. Got Ant for $3. Ant for $3. $3 now. $3.25. There's Malcolm at 4 now. $4.25. Itty bitty bit of 425, 425, itty bitty bit of 425. This is 1970D. Nice tubed roll. There's Carl at 450. Carl at 450 now, 475, 475, itty bitty bit of 475. 475, 90 bitty bit of 475. 475, looking for a bit of 475, 475. There's Otis at 5. Otis at 5, now 550, 550, anybody bit of 550. Brendan Burke tries 5. Looking for a bit of 550, 550. Anybody bit of 550, look a bit of 559, a bit of 550. 559, a bit of 550, look a bit of 550. Anybody bit of 550, there's a bit of 6. Brendan Burke at 6. 6 now, looking for a bit of 650. 657 to Sissy. Sissy at 7 now, looking for a bit of 750. 750, how about a bit of 750? 750, how about a bit of 750? Anybody bit of 750. There's Carl at 650. 750, anybody bid a 750, 759, anybody bid a 750. No bid of 750, looking for a bid of 750, 750 now, $7 going once, looking for a bid of 750. $7 going once now, looking for a bid of 750, now it's $7 twice. Looking for a bid of 750, 750, anybody bid a 750, anybody bid a 750. Last and final call, looking for a bid of 750 now, anybody bid a 750. Sold Sissy, $7. $7. I tell you what I'm going to do, though. Just because we've got the lag thing and people aren't really getting their fair shake on the bidding, we're going to do these as a bin at $5. I have a total of 4 rolls available. And we're going to start with Sissy. And then Brendan. And then see Otis. Then Carl. And then Malcolm. We'll see if we get them all taken by then. We'll go like one per person. Got Sissy, Brendan, Otis, Carl, Malcolm. Sissy will take one. Brendan, what about you? Bin, $5. $5 bin on these. Sissy gets the first one. Brendan bins one. Otis bins one. I've got Carl and Malcolm left. If Carl doesn't take it, Carl did. So Malcolm, I'm sorry, we did not have another roll available for you. But we will move on to the next lot. Next lot, same thing, 1969D. 1969D, we're going to start these off at $1. $1 bid. Anybody give me $1 open? $1 open, 1969D. There you go. 1969D. There it is, 1969D. Give me a bid of $1. Anybody bid of $1? Look a bid of $1. How about a bid of $1? $1 now. A bid of $1. Carl at 150. 150 now. 175. There's Malcolm at 3. Malcolm at 3 now. Look for a bid of 325. 325. Anybody bid of 325? Look for a bid of 325. Now a bid of 325. 325. Anybody bid of 325? Got $3 looking for 325. There's 325 and 4. Got Steven at 4. Now looking for a bid of 425. 425. Anybody bid of 425? Steven at 4. Looking for a bid of 425. 425. Now a bid of 425. Looking for a bid of 425. There's 425. Dad Learning Coins. Now 450 at Malcolm. Now 5 at Kelly Michaud. 5 at Kelly Michaud. 5 now. 550. Looking for a bit of 550. 550. Anybody bid of 550? Looking for a bit of 550. Dad Learning Coins from $5 up. We have a 50-cent increment up to $20. So you can't do the 25-cent increment after $5 bid. Just so you know. So we got Crispy at 7. Crispy at 7, looking for a 750 now. 750, anybody bid a 750? 750, how about a bid of 750? 750, there's Kelly at 8. Kelly at 8, now 850, 850. Anybody bid of 850? Looking for a bit of 850 now. A bit of 850, look a bit of 850. How about a bit of 850? Here's Crispy at 10. Crispy at 10, 10 now. Looking for a bit of $11. $11 now. Anybody bid $11? Look a bit of $11 now. Anybody bid $11? $10 bid now. $10 going once. Looking for a bid of $11. Bid $11. Anybody bid $11? Look a bid $11 now. Bid $11. There's Malcolm at 11 now. 12. 11 now. 12. Anybody bid a 12? Anybody bid a 12? Look a bid of 12. 12. 12. Look a bid of 12 now. Bid of 12. There's Crispy at 12. 12 now. 13. 13. Anybody bid a 13? Look a bit of 13. 13 now. Bid of 13. Tell you what, we'll do a stop right there. And I can do this because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rolls. I've got 6 rolls here. I'm going to do a bin of $6. And I'm going to offer them to my top 6. Crispy, Malcolm. Let's see. I'll throw Stephen A in there. Kelly Michaud. Dad Learning Coins, and Carl. You can only take one because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people, 6 rolls. Let's see. You can go to that link, and that will show you the rules and give you an email address where you can email your information. Okay, so Kelly takes 1, Malcolm takes 1, Dad Learning Coins takes 1, Steven takes 1. I'm looking for Crispy. Crispy already said he wanted 1. And who's left? Malcolm. No, not Malcolm. Crispy, Malcolm, Steven, Kelly. Oh, Carl. Carl. Let me know if you want one of these. $1969D, Carl. And Chris, if you hang out and watch the rest of the show, I'll discuss all the different little rules and things so everybody watching knows. Because we've got 36 people watching. That's more than they're bidding. So we've got a number of people out there who probably have the same question. So I will get that answered as soon as we finish these lots. So anybody who has already, or who has not already binned, I'm sorry, Sissy. There's Sissy. Okay, Sissy will take it. All right, so we got Sissy in on that roll. I appreciate it. And thank you to everyone for bidding. And let's move on to the next lot. We've got 1968S, folks. 1968S. There could be some really nice coins in here. All right, got Ant for $1. Ant for $1, looking for a bit of 125. 125, a bit of 125. Looking for a bit of 125, now a bit of 125, look a bit of 125. 125, hello, James. There's Carl at 250. Carl at 250 now, 275, 275, a bit of 275. Of course, Sissy, you're okay. You can bid all you want. Malcolm bid of $4. $4 now, 425, 425, a bit of 425, 425, a bit of 425. 450 to Carl. 450 to Carl now, 475, 475, a bit of 475. To Chris Lampley, plus anyone else who happens to be listening just coming in, up to $5 is a 25-cent increment. From $5 to $20 is a 50-cent increment. $20 up is a dollar increment to $50. And then from 50 forward, it's $5. Those are the different bidding increment minimums. We've got Sissy at 7, now Malcolm at 750. 750 now, looking for a bit of 8. Crispy with a bit of 9. Crispy with a bit of 9 now, 950. 950, a bit of 950. Looking for 950 now, a bit of 950. Look a bit of 950, a bit of 950. There's Stephen at 10. Stephen at 10 now, 1050, 1050. Anybody bit of 1050? 1050, how about a bit of 1050? How about a bit of 1050? Anybody bit of 1050? 1050 now, anybody bit of 1050? Look over a bit of 1050, 1050. Anybody bit of 1050? Wow, got 7 of them. Malcolm at $11. $11, $11 now, 1150, 1150, 12. Anybody bid 1150, 12? 1150, 12 now, anybody bid 1150, 12? Tell you what we'll do. We'll bin this plus any quantity at $5 per roll. With that, you have to let me know how many you want, and anyone registered to bid can get in on this. Any quantity you want at a $5 bin. Malcolm takes 2. Stephen takes 2. Kelly takes 2. Malcolm, Stephen, Kelly, and Sissy takes 2. You are welcome to take as many as you like, folks. I have a number of rolls. I bought a relatively large collection, and the person who had it really liked 1968S. So I have plenty of 1968S to go around. They are nice rolls. So I got Malcolm for 2, Stephen for 2, Kelly for 2, Sissy for 2, and Penny Hoarder for 1. Brendan T. Burke takes 1. Crispy Ben Max. Does that mean you're going to take all the rest? Tell me how many you like, Crispy. Yeah, it was Crispy. I can feed you any number of rolls you want, Crispy. Yeah, you want 20? Mark Thomas will take 2. after today. Steven wants another one. What does that mean, Crispy? Yes, I can let you pay tomorrow. You want to pay tomorrow? You can take more. Steven wants 3 total. He's already got 2, buddy. So I'm going to take these off. He's already got 2. So I took the others that you put on there off. He's got a total of 3 now. Let me know what you got coming up, Crispy. Send me an email. Let me know. And we'll take care of it offline. And let me know what you got going on. Otis wants 1. All right. I'll let Crispy send me an email, cd@coppercoins.com. Send me an email. Let me know what you want, and we will discuss it. Now I'm going to move on to the next item. The next item here is 1961. 1961, got some pretty nice looking coins in these rolls. 1961. This 61 roll is no exception to that. I'm going to start this off at $1. $1 for the roll. Anybody bid $1? Bid of $1, 1961. Philadelphia, bid of $1. Anybody bid $1? Look, a bid of $1 now. Anybody bid $1? Yeah, Crispy, just send me an email. Let me know what you want to do. Bid of $1. Anybody bid of $1? 1961, Philadelphia. Lincoln cent roll. Start me off at $1. $1 bid. Anybody bid $1? Look, a bid of $1 now. Anybody bid $1? There's Carl with $1 bid. $1 bid now. 125. 125. Anybody bid at 125? 125. 125. Anybody bid at 125? 125. Anybody bid at 125? There's Mark Thomas at 150. Carl tries 150. Needs a 175. 175 now. Anybody bid at 175? Look, a bid at 175. 175. Bid at 175. There's Brendan at 2. Brendan, $2 bid. Now $2. Looking for bid at 225. 225. 225. Anybody bid at 225? Yeah, Crispy, I don't know how many of these double dies there would be, and they're probably about 5 to 7 per roll for whatever rolls have them. There's Carl at 225. There's Mark at 3. Mark at $3. $3 now. Look for a bid at 325. 325. Anybody bid at 325? 325. Need a bid at 325. Now need a bid at 325. There's Carl at 325, 325 now, 350, 350. Anybody bid at 350? Looking for a bid at 350, 350 now. Anybody bid at 350, 350. How about a bid at 350? Anybody bid at 350? 350, 350. Anybody bid at 350? 350. Looking for a bid at 350 now. Anybody bid at 350, 350. How about a bid at 350? There's 350. Mark Thomas, 350. Now 375, 375. Anybody bid at 375, 375. Anybody bid at 375, 375. Anybody bid at 375? 375. There's Carl at 375. Now 4. Anybody bid at 4? Anybody bid at 4? Look, a bid at 4. Now anybody bid at 4. 1961 Philadelphia. If you look at it, 1961 Philadelphia Lincoln cents are the only Lincoln cents that you can take the coin and flip it upside down, and the date is still correct. 1961. Mark Thomas at $4. $4. Anybody bid at 425? 425. Anybody bid at 425? 425. That's called a flipper. You know, because another date that would be a flipper would be 1991. I guess you could do that with 1991 as well. So 1961 is not the only one. But see, 1991 doesn't read 1991 when you flip it upside down. It reads 1661. So that doesn't work. 1881 works. 1881. But there are no 1881 Lincoln cents. Anything in the 2000s isn't going to work because when you flip a 2 upside down, it doesn't look like a 2 anymore. So you got Carl at 425. Carl at 425. Now I bid a 450. 450. Anybody bid a 450? How about a bid of 450? Anybody bid a 450? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna bin these magic coins out. These magic coins with a date that reads the same upside down as it does right side up. That's right. Amaze all your friends. There you go. Right side up. And all you have to do for this magic trick to work is flip the coins upside down. Nice trick. There you go. It's a bar trick for you. You win beers on these coins, folks. They're worth a lot more than $4.25 a roll, but just for you. Today and today only, I can offer them to my top 3 bidders at a bin of $3. A bin of $3 to my top 3 bidders. I can offer one per person to Carl, Mark Thomas, and looks like Dad Learning Coins. Are my 3 top bidders. I can offer one at $3 to each of you. Just say bin, and we will have you in place. The 3 1961 Philadelphia rolls we have available. Mark Thomas says bin. My magic 1961 coins here. Mark Thomas takes one. Carl, what about you? Dad Learning Coins? What about you, sir? Carl takes one at $3. Dad Learning Coins will probably take one at $3. But we'll see. What was his highest bid? His highest bid was $2.50. He'll still take it at $3. I appreciate it, Dad Learning Coins. Thank you very much. There is that, and now for the last single roll item for bids today. 1969D. Remember these 1969D rolls? I've got a box or so of 1969D rolls. I got plenty of these to offer as many people who want them. We got a $6 bin on tubed rolls earlier. These are hand wrapped rolls. Some of these are going to be toned. Some of them are going to be full red. Some of them are going to be toned down toward brown. So like, here's one. This one is toned, but it's toned all the way down to brown. But if I look at the second coin, get it out of here. See, the rest of the coins in here are, they're sort of BU-ish. So that's the basic general grade of this particular set of rolls that I got. I have a large number of these available to anyone who wants them, and we are going to offer them not at a bid, but at a bin. Here we go, 1969. Get that in there for you. So let me go ahead and add some more lines because I know that everybody else is going to want these. So I'm going to throw some more lines in here and get you guys all primed up to get now. 1969 is not a date that you can take and flip upside down. It equals the same thing. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work that way. But we're going to bin these at $3 a roll. $3 a roll only. Bin as many as you like. As many as you like. Crispy, you're saying you want 3? Crispy will take 3. Crispy for 3, Malcolm for 2. Bin these at $3 per roll. 1969D. Crispy at 3. Malcolm for 2. Who else? Anybody else want these? Paul at 2. Paul wants 2. Kelly wants 4. Kelly, you should be getting a box from me here pretty soon. I mailed a box to you that was about 18.5 pounds. So you can only put 20 pounds in a box, unfortunately. I guess, I don't know, the customs people are weak or something. They can't pick up higher than 20 pounds. Hello, Taco John. All right, we got Kelly for 4. Then we've got Carl for 3. Carl wants 3. Brendan wants 1. Steven wants 2. Taco doesn't even know what he's buying, but he's getting 2 of them. Taco John, these are 1969D hand-wrapped rolls. Some of them are full, nice BU. Some of them are BU-ish. Some of them are unks. You know what? Libert upside down spells wacky. If you looked, Kelly got it. He wins. Sissy will take 1. Got Otis for 1. Dad Learning Coins wants 2, and Sissy wants 1. Kelly, you're gonna like how this box was packaged. I packaged this up so that if they ever take it apart at customs, they won't figure out how to put it back together again. It's wrapped so tight you can't fit a gnat inside the box with the stuffing and the coins. Not another sheet of paper would go. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and shut it off at this point for the single rolls because it looks like we are finished binning these at $3 per roll. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get on to the mystery boxes, the fun mystery boxes, and I am going to have to, let's see, try... There we go. Let's do that, and then I didn't get this set up. So hang on just a moment while I get this set up. All right. Nah, it's going to be too dark. We'll do it just like this. Get my duster out of the way. Get my pen out of the way. So all we're looking at is Coppercoins. Coppercoins. We have a mystery box, boys and girls. Kelly, no, I haven't yet today. I've been running like a madman. Yep, Jeff, I will. All right, here we go. Lot number 24. Lot number 24. We have a number of rolls and a box. Just start bidding, and we will go through the rolls as we get into the bidding. There are a total of, I'm counting the rolls now to see how many there are in the box. 5, 10, 16. 16 total rolls. Hello, Muscle Shell. All right, got a $3 bid, Mark Thomas. Let's see, what's this? This is a wheat roll. It is a mixed wheat roll. I have no idea what's in it. There's another one to match the first. Another wheat roll. Mixed wheat roll. Brendan's up to $11 now, looking for a $12 bid. There's Mark Thomas at 16. There's a 1968D roll. 1968D, right there. Wait a minute. Are you going to focus? Focus, says me. There we go. 68D. I can do it. Here's a 73S. 1973S. How about a 75? Nope. Is that a 75? It is a 75. 1975 roll. D ends up to $30. Brennan at 31. 31 now. Look for a bit of 32. Looking for a bit of 32 now. A bit of 32. There's a 1971. That's a Philadelphia Mint roll. Now some of these I've been inside of and seen what's inside, and some of them I haven't. This one says 82. I don't know what's in it, but it says 82. These look like 82, probably 82 plain large date copper. Could find double dies in that. Deanne up to $38 now. 38, looking for a bid of 40. 40, anybody bid of 40? Look a bid of 40. Here's a 63D roll. That ought to be fun. Come up with some goodies there. Here's a 64D. 63D, 64D. And what's this? Oh, how about 1960D? I've not been through these. I don't know what's in them. 1960D. There's Dad Learning Coins at $40. Here's a 75D. 75D. What's this little guy here? It's a Louisville Branch Fed Reserve Bank. It looks like a 73. Let me get my eyeballs out so I can see for sure. 1973D. I can tell just by looking at it from that distance that it's a 1973 without being able to see the last digit of the date. And that's because a 73 is a 1 year obverse type. This one's a little grungy on one end here, but that's a 1961. 61, and here is a 1960. This one has not been opened in a long time. So Dad Learning Coins up to $60 now. Crispy tried 55. Dad Learning Coins at 60. 60 now. Look over a bit of 65. What's this one? A 64D? No, not 64D. That's 68D. 1968D. 68D. And the last roll in this group, 1963D. 63D again. 1963D. You got two rolls of 63D in there. Can find that DDO number 1, any of the RPMs. There's a lot of stuff that's possible. Dad Learning Coins at 60 now. Look over a bit of 65. 60 now. Look over a bit of 65. 65. A bit of 65. Look over a bit of 65. Now a bit of 65. 60 going once. Look over a bit of 65. Now a bit of 65. Look over a bit of 65. 65. A bit of 65. Got 60 going twice now. Look over a bit of 65. 65. A bit of 65. 65. Look a bit of 65. Now a bit of 65. Last and final call for 65. Look over a bit of 65. We are sold. Dad Learning Coins, $60. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Next up, much like the last, it looks like this one's probably got 18 rolls. 18 rolls. Where do we start here? There's a 1962 BU roll. This one's going to be lot number 25. Lot number 25. Lot number 25. I'm going to start it off here with a 1962 roll. 1962. And then 1962D. Got a 62D in there. What else do I have? Here's a 1959. 1959. Carl with a $6 bid. $6 now looking for a $7 bid. There's a $10 bid, Mark Thomas. $10. Mark Thomas looking for $11 bid. $11 bid, 90 bid, $11. Here's a 1963 plain. Got 11, looking for 12. Now 12, any bit of 12. There's a 1976. This is an original roll. 1976. What's this one here? Here's another 1959. This is a 59D. 59D, folks. Here's a 1960D. Angie, have a good night. This one is a 62. 1962. And Mark Thomas at 25. 25, looking for a $30 bid. Anybody bid at $30? Look a bid at $30. How about a bid at $30? 30, anybody bid at $30? Here's a 1982. I don't know what this is. It just says 82 Lincoln on it. That is a large date copper on the top. The next one's a large date copper. 82 Philadelphia. Large date copper, it appears. Deanne at 26. Vote Eric in on Vice President, Coppercoins LLC. Sure, why not? There's mixed wheat roll. I think I've got another one of those in here somewhere. This one is another mixed wheat roll. It has a cap that says 1975 on it, though. And then, what is this? Another mixed wheat roll. So there's 3 mixed wheat rolls. Maybe a 4th one in here. Let's see. It is. It's a 4th mixed wheat roll. What do we have here? What is this? 1964 plain. Original roll. 1964 plain. And here is... this says 1968 D. 68D. Original roll. Here's a 1965 roll. 1965. And then we are down to the very last roll going into the box, and this one is going to be a 1961. 1961. I don't know about the quality of the coins inside this, but it's yours. You can figure it out. Got a 45 from Mark Thomas. 45 now, looking for a 50. Thank you, Malcolm. I appreciate it. 45 now, 50. How about a $46 bid? Anybody bid a 46? Looking for a bid of 46. 46. Anybody bid a 46? Got a 50 from Dad Learning Coins. 50 now, 55. Looking for a $55 bid. 55. Anybody bid a 55? 55. Anybody bid a 55? Got $50. $50 going once. Looking for a bid of 55. 55. Anybody bid a 55? 55. Anybody bid a 55? Look a bid of 55 now. Anybody bid a 55? Got $50 going twice. Looking for a bid of 55. 55. Anybody bid a 55? Look a bid of 55. Anybody bid a 55? Last and final call at 55. Looking for a bid of 55. I'm sold to Dad Learning Coins at $50. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it very much. And okay. I need an Eric critter. An Eric critter would be a PETA. Next box. Looks like I have a total of about 18 rolls in here too. Let's start you off on this box with a few rolls of wheat pennies. Got 3 of them in here. 3 mixed rolls of wheats. Start you off. Let's get a bid on the screen for lot number 26. That's the start of lot number 26. How do I have a $1 bid? Anybody bid $1? Look a bid $1 now. $1. $1 looking for $1 bid. $1 bid. Anybody bid $1? Looking for a bid $1 now. Here's a 1972 S. 1972 S. That's a BU roll. Here's a 1960 Philadelphia. 1960 Philadelphia BU roll. Same lot. Here's a 64 BU roll. Now let's see, what's this little guy here? 1963. 1963. We've got Malcolm at 22. Malcolm at 22, looking for a $23 bid. 23, anybody bid at 23? You'll bid at 23 after you see what's going on here. Here's a 75D. Okay. 75D. But here, well, I got to use my eyeballs. 1959D. 1959D. It's been like that for a long time. Another original roll right here. This one is a 1964 original roll. Paul Hampton up to 33 now. What else do we have in here? Here's another cute one. What is this? Well, it's got a 1967 coin on the end, but it's an AU coin. I hope the rest of the roll is in better shape than that, but it appears to be a 1967 AU roll. Oh, well, here's one that'll make up for it. Here's a 1967. Look at this. Look at this, boys and girls. Let's see if I can go back to here. This is inside the tube, okay? That's a pretty tube right there. All right. That's this 67 roll right here. We got Brendan at $40 now. Malcolm at 41. 41 got 5 rolls left. Here is a 60. What is this? 65. Yep, 65. This one's got tape on both ends. It's not been opened in a dog's age or longer. Here's a 66 roll. So you got 65, 66, 67. All 3 of the years they didn't put mint marks on pennies. Here's a 79D. This one is a 73D. Original roll. This one's from Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, Memphis branch. It's from Memphis, Tennessee. And then we have a 1976 original roll. 1976 original roll. And that's what we've got on this. We've got a bit of 45, now 46. Brendan at 46, looking for a bit of 47, 47. How about a bit of 47? Anybody a bit of 47? Looking for a bit of 47 now, a bit of 47. 47. Looking for a bit of 47. 46 going once. There's Mark Thomas at 50. 50 now, 55, 55. Looking for a $55 bid, 55, anybody a bit of 55. 55 now, a bit of 55. 55, looking for a bit of 55. Brendan, after 50, it's a $5 minimum increment. $5 minimum increment after $50, need a bit of 55. 55 now, anybody a bit of 55. I got $50 going once, looking for a bit of 55. 55 now, anybody a bit of 55. 55 is the next valid bid. $50 looking for 55. 55, anybody a bit of 55. $50 going twice now, looking for a bit of 55. 55, anybody a bit of 55. There's Dad learning coins at 55. 55 now, 60. Now 60, looking for a $60 bid. 60, anybody a bit of $60 bid. 60, anybody a bit of 60. Looking for $60, 60, anybody a bit of 60, look a bit of 60, not a bit of 60. There's Brennan at 60, 60 now, 65. 65, anybody a bit of 65, 65, anybody a bit of 65, 65, looking for a bit of 65. Got Brendan at $60. Brendan, $60 going once. Looking for a bit of 65, 65, anybody a bit of 65, 65. We got Brendan at 60 going twice now, looking for a bit of 65, 65, anybody a bit of 65. Last and final call at 60, looking for a bit of 65, 65, anybody a bit of 65. There's Stephen at 65. Stephen at 65, 65 now, 70, 70, anybody a bit of 70. Looking for a bit of 79, a bit of 70, look a bit of 79, a bit of 70, $70. At 65, looking for a bit of 70. Going once now. Brennan at 70. There's Brennan at 70 now, 75, 75. Anybody a bit of 75, 75. 75, looking for a bit of 75, 75. Looking for a bit of 75. Anybody a bit of 75. 75 now, anybody a bit of 75. Got 70 going once, looking for a bit of 75, 75. Anybody a bit of 75, look a bit of 75. Got 70 going twice now, looking for a bit of 75. Anybody a bit of 75, looking for a bit of 75. Last and final call, looking for a bit of 75. How about a bit of 75? Anybody a bit of 75? So, Brendan, $70. I appreciate it, Brendan. Thank you very much, sir. Next. Much of about the same. Looks like 16 rolls. 16 or 17 rolls. 4, 5, 9, 10, 16. So we'll do it this way. Oh, what did I do there? I went to the wrong screen. There we go. Get us back to the proper screen here. All right. We got our first roll here. First roll is going to be a 1968 Philadelphia. 1968 Philadelphia. Then we have a 65 roll. 1965. A 1966 roll. Here's a 67. 68. 69. Right? So that covers that. And here is a 1960 Philadelphia roll. 1960 Philly. Large date it appears. There's 1970 roll. Well, this is a mixed date roll. Okay, well then you'll get a mixed date roll out of it. Some of them are 1960. I saw a 1970. I saw a 1975 in there. So there's a mix of dates in that one. Kelly bids a $10. $10 bid. Got a 1969D. 1969D. Here is a 1960D. 1960D. Denver Branch Fed Reserve Bank of Kansas City. 1960D. Denver Branch Fed Reserve Bank of Kansas City. It's been opened. I don't think it's been searched. I know who I got this from. It hasn't been searched through. So whatever it is, it's there. 1960D. 1963D. Here is a 1964 original machine wrapped roll. How about an original machine roll of 1973D, Louisville Branch, Fed Reserve Bank of St. Louis. And here is looks like another 73. No. $1970 Philadelphia. 1970 Philadelphia. This one's the Trust Company of New Jersey. 1970 Philadelphia. Here's one that's a 1968D. 1968D. And last but not least in here is a pretty 1966 roll. 1966. So that's it for that group. Box lot number 4. Box lot number 4, we have a bid of 34. Bid of 34, looking for a bid of 35. 35, anybody bid of 35. 35 now, anybody bid of 35. Mark Thomas at 35 now, 36. 36, anybody bid of 36. Looking for a bid of 36, how about a bid of 36 now, anybody bid of 36. Got Carl at 37. Carl at 37 now, 38. 38, anybody bid of 38, there's 40. Dad Learning Coins at 40, now looking for a bid of 42. There's 45. Crispy Mofo now looking for a bid of 46. 46, anybody bid of 46. Carl at 46 now, 47. 47, Dad Learning Coins at 50. Dad Learning Coins at 50, now looking for a bid of 55. 55. Need a bid of 55 next. Carl at 55 now, 60. 60, anybody bid of 60. Looking for a bid of 60. How about a bid of 60 now? 69, anybody bid of 60. $60. 60, looking for a bid of 60. Got 55, looking for a bid of 60. Got 55, once out, looking for a bid of 69. A bid of 60, looking for a bid of 60. 60, looking for a bid of 69. A bid of 60. Got 55 now, twice out, looking for a bid of 60. Anybody bid of 60, looking for a bid of 60. How about a bid of 60? All right, there's Crispy at 65. Crispy is 65, 65 now, 70, 70, 70. Looking for a bit of 70 now, anybody bit of 70. Carl at 70 now, 75. 70 now, 75, 75. Anybody bit of 75, 75. Looking for a bit of 75. 75 now, anybody bit of 75. Got 70 going once, looking for a bit of 75. Twice now, looking for a bit of 75. Anybody bit of 75? Need a bit of 75? Last and final call at $70. Looking for a bit of 75. 75. Anybody bit of 75? And I'm sold at $70. I appreciate it, Carl. Thank you very much. Thanks to everyone for your bids. One more box and the night is through. Well, you remember that 64D tube that turned out to be 62s and a mix of a whole bunch of other stuff? I'm going to throw that in there as the first roll. You guys are going to get that one. See, there's a total of 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rolls here. 13 rolls. This one's a little shorter box than the others. Here's one that says mix on the top. And this mix is probably a mix of memorials. I don't know what's in it, but it feels like it's an all copper roll. Here's one that says 62D on the top. And this is a 1964 original roll. Give me a $1 bid. $1, anybody bid $1. Got $2 in there already. Gonna bid $1. Anybody bid $1? Look a bid $1 now. Anybody bid $1? How about a 2012 roll? 2011D. 2011. Dad Learning Coins at 25 now. 2010D. 2012D. These aren't all completely full, but they're close. What else do we have here? Oh, a piece of tape just came off of this. 1960 something. I don't know what it is. It's a 60 something roll, I think. You guys can figure it out. It's a mystery box. Oh, it says 68D right there. So 68D. Here's a 2007 roll. 2005. And 2002D. It's all different mixes of. It looks like there's a mix of conditions in these, a mix of possibly even different issues. I have no idea. This is what it is. I don't know exactly what it is because I haven't seen inside. We got a $30 bid from Dad Learning Coins, looking for a bit of 31, 31 now, a bit of 31. Okay, no, Crispy says he's going 45. Crispy says 45, 45 now, looking for a bit of 46. 46, how about a bit of 46? 46, anybody bit of 46? Look a bit of 46 now, a bit of 46. I got Brendan at 50. Give you guys a chance to find something else good in here. It's a little bit of a short box, so I'm going to throw a couple more in there. Here's a 64 plain and another 64 plain for you. And here's one that says 59P on the cap, 1959P. There's Crispy at 55. So I got 55 Crispy, 55 looking for a bit of 60 now, 60 looking for a bit of 60. Anybody bit of 60? Here's another roll that says 82D and another one that says 82. I don't know what's in them, but it says there's 82 and 82D, and they're pretty old paper. There's 60 now, 65. Crispy at 65. Look for a bit of 70 now, 70. Anybody a bit of 70? Look for a bit of 70. How about a bit of 70? Anybody a bit of 70? Here's another roll of those 64s. So I got 65 going once to Crispy. 65 going once to Crispy. Looking for a bit of 70 now. A bit of 70. Here's another 64D roll. Or is that a 69D? 69D is what that says. 65 going twice. Looking for a bit of 79, but a bit of 70. Yeah, there's over 20. There's over 20 rolls in here now. That's over 20 rolls. Last and final call is 65. Looking for a bit of 70. There's Mark Thomas at $70. 70 now, 75, 75. A bit of 75. 75 now. A bit of 75. Look a bit of 75. There's 75 Crispy. 75 Crispy. Looking for a bit of 75, 80. Looking for a bit of $80 now. 80. Looking for a bit of 80. Anybody a bit of 80. Look a bit of 80 now. Anybody a bit of 80. $80. Looking for a bit of $80. 80. Anybody a bit of $80. $80. Looking for a bit of 80. Anybody a bit of 80. 75 going once. Looking for a bit of $80. $80 now. Anybody a bit of $80. 80. Looking for a bit of $80. Anybody a bit of $80. Older paper doesn't necessarily mean toning. Older paper means that there is a possibility of toning, because toning likes to work on paper, or paper likes to make toning. Oh, not 25 pounds. Not in here. This is only about 12 or 13 pounds. 25 pounds for about 60 rolls. 65 rolls, maybe. Okay, so we've got 80 from Steven, 85 from Crispy. 85 Crispy, looking for a bit of 90 now. 90, anybody a bit of 90. Looking for a bit of 90, how about a bit of 90, anybody a bit of 90? $90, looking for a bit of 90, anybody a bit of 90. It's the last roll I can put in there. Not going to fit any more in there right now. 85 going once, looking for a bit of 90. How about a bit of 90? Anybody a bit of 90, looking for a bit of 90, 90, a bit of 90. Closing fast. 85 going twice now, looking for a bit of 90. How about a bit of 90? Anybody a bit of 90? Looking for a bit of 90 now, anybody a bit of 90. Last and final call, 85, looking for a bit of 90. How about a bit of 90? There's Brendan at $90. Brendan, 90 now, 95. 95, anybody a bit of 95? 95, anybody a bit of 95? 95, looking for a bit of 95 now, anybody a bit of 95? 95, anybody a bit of 95? Crispy at 95. Stephen and Mark are both out. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Mark. So it's between Crispy and Brendan at this point. 95 Crispy, looking for a $100 bid. Here's the sweetness of it. At 95, if you bid $100, that person has to come back at a $10 higher bid, because from 100, the increments jump up to $10. So you bid 95, now you bid 100. You bid 100, and now it takes 110 to come over that. So $95 going once, looking for a bit of 100, 100, anybody a bit of 100, look a bit of 100. Brendan says he's out. Crispy takes it at 95. I appreciate it, Crispy. Thank you very much, sir. We are sold at 95 to Crispy. Much appreciated. Thank you, folks, for being here this evening. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for spending this evening with me. I enjoy it like you can't imagine. I love doing this. This is what I chose to do for a living, and it is my favorite thing to do. And being with you guys is always wonderful. I'm going to start doing reveals tomorrow morning. I've got to open up some time slots and do some reveals tomorrow morning. I'll probably do 4 reveals tomorrow, 4 reveals on Thursday, and 4 reveals on Friday if I can get that. That will give me, well, I've got 11 reveals to do, not 12, so that might give me the opportunity to do a roll dig or 2 also. Got a couple of rolls I'd like to do. And then there's this 41S roll, folks. I don't know that I've ever seen a 41S as nice as the one on the top of this roll, and I am not looking further. until we do it together. Not going further until we do it together. I appreciate it, folks. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, beginning at the reveals tomorrow morning. You guys have a great night. And for those of you I don't see until the weekend, we are going to have a very nice singles sale coming up on Sunday. Going to have a very nice singles sale. It's going to be a lot of really nice coins. Here is a preview. A preview of one of the coins that I'll be running is right there. 1909. Beautiful 1909 there. All right, that'll give you a good preview for Sunday's auction. Let's see, what's another one of these that I'll be doing Sunday? There's a 1919S. How about a little further? Here's a 1920. So we're going to have some good stuff. The short list book was not there. Deanne, short list. Deanne, I thought I had you in for a short list book. It should have been in a white envelope. I don't know if it got shipped because sometimes Austin doesn't see that stuff. So I will be sure and include another one for you. So I've got it on there for you. No S. Let's see, what does that mean? Okay. All right, boys and girls, I appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys later. I will be back tomorrow morning for the reveals.